Genesis,
Yep.
you know, worshiping a vagina, Vesica Pisces. All those things are the flesh, man. You're not giving credence to the Creator who brought the elect out of that darkness, man, into this marvelous light, man. You know? But they couldn't do it because one, they weren't predestined. Two, they probably weren't, one, they weren't predestined. Two, they weren't, what's the word I'm looking for? They weren't called. They weren't chosen, you know? All of these things are already set up by the Lord, you know? To where when those seals were open, just like, oh man, just like in the movie, I had referenced it earlier, Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes.
The water. Planet of the Apes, right? And what activated Caesar, you know, to be able to talk and to speak and to have a different level of consciousness per se. He opened up that vial or whatever was in it, you know, and that spirit got all up in him. It was already predetermined for Caesar to wake up at that time. So Yahweh Shai was the one that was the Caesar to open the seals for the elect. Oh. You know? Because Daniel said it was supposed to be sealed into a time, time,
right.
And of times. I think he says time 3 times. So like Akim. But hey,
that's when we're going to slavery. Time and time and
yeah. Okay. So the point being here is the Lord. Through his prophecy, okay, of knowing that we were gonna fall away, he was like, you know what, man? Hey, I'm gonna hold this for you. Hey, I'm gonna hold this for you, bro. You know, until you wake up. Hey, as you going through your punishment, you know, for being disobedient, you know, as you start to be vexed on a daily basis, seeing all the corruption, all this darkness that's out here in this world, I got something specially reserved for you that's in your spirit. It just has to be activated. And once it's activated, those seals are broken, it's on. It's on.
That's on. You can't turn it off.
You know?
Yeah.
What you got, brother?
Well, I'm gonna go into this for you.
So like,
got some more?
Well, yeah. Let me finish this one more. This is back in 1 Peter, chapter 2, verse 10. It says, which in time past were not a people, but are now the people of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Says, which had not obtained mercy, but now have obtained mercy, man. And we're obtaining mercy because the Lord is still dealing with us, man. You know, he didn't put I think it says in either Jeremiah or Isaiah, he didn't make a full end to us, man. He could have, you know, he could have said, you know what, that's it. I'm not gonna waste no more time, you know, with my people, you know.
Yeah.
But through the sheer mercies of David, you know, hey, we still out here, man. You know, and we ain't going nowhere until the Lord returns, Lord willing.
All right, I'm gonna go on and get this. This is Daniel chapter 7, verse 23.
That's right.
Thus he said, the fourth beast shall be the fourth kingdom upon earth, which shall be diverse from all kingdoms, and shall devour the whole earth.
Talking about America.
And shall tread it down and break it in pieces. And the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, and others shall rise after them, and he shall be diverse from the first, and shall subdue 3 kings. And that's America.
Yeah, no, that's America, yeah, Salakia. Yeah, because that fourth beast was Rome, right? Yeah, the fourth beast was Rome, Salakia, Akim. What's going on, dude?
All right.
Yeah, hey, you having a good time here in Babylon, bro? Nah, look, he couldn't even say it. Hey, people know everything what you're doing, right? It ain't right, bro. You tired of working. You tired of listening to the so-called white man. I see it all on your spirit, bro. You ain't even gotta say it.
Yeah, you catching hell, man.
Yeah.
You look like you catching hell.
He know it.
And I mean, that ain't just you. We all catching hell under this goddamn white man. You know?
Right. It's all good. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, look, when the Lord is ready, man, Lord willing, man, you'll receive this word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High.
Right. Right. And part
back
of
to that.
right. Go ahead. Part of that great words is that religion of Christianity. That darkness. That trap. You know? Jake always talk about the trap. No, this is the trap. Okay? Go ahead.
And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times
Right.
and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and a dividing of time.
And a dividing the times, right? Yeah. And all of those things occurred from the so-called white man in his Renaissance era, you know, or quote unquote rebirth. Rebirth of lies, rebirth of wickedness, you know? Yeah, you're at the helm of it. You and all the rest of these other heathen nations, man. I can't even turn my camera, but yeah, hey, these are the culprits, okay, that are out here massing them out, all types of destruction and wickedness, smoking. You know that shit ain't right, man. You know it ain't right, but they don't care. You know, that's a heathenistic tradition. You know, like yeah, let's do something wicked. Yeah, let's burn incense unto our God. No. Hey, let's take one step better. Let's take that same smoke and fill it in our lungs and kill ourselves.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, so like real quick, it says to wear out the saints, man, because by crucifying the Lord, okay, that took our power away. You know, to where we were worn out through, still are being worn out through slavery, man.
Yeah, still are.
You know, like who's doing all of this madness across the face of the earth? Huh? Who is the one that crucified the Lord? Who is the one that crucified the Lord and created an image of this damn devil? Through changing of times and through changing of the law of Yahweh Shemi Awashai. Go ahead.
This is Daniel, chapter 7, verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws. And they shall be given into his hand until a time. Wind blew it.
It's all good.
Yeah, okay.
Call to what?
Until a time and times and a dividing of the time.
Right, so that's going back to these seals being loosened. You know, it was only going to be for a time in which the so-called white man, because the last verse before this verse said that it was talking about America. Going back to show you, you know, which kingdom, who it was. It was talking about America. Revised Rome 2.0, you know? But it said that it was going to be given the power to wear out the saints, okay? Was going to be given into a time and a time and a dividing of times.
That's that 350 years we was in captivity beginning at 1620 up until 1970. And that's when that spirit of prophecy started to come back out.
Yeah, we got that activator back.
Got that activator, yeah. Jake's soul started to glow.
That's right, brother.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, because that is light. You know, I mean, you know, we're being facetious, but yeah, hey, that light. The scripture says, what is it? That causes a man's face to shine.
Oh man, it's wisdom.
Wisdom. Yeah. Okay. Wisdom causes a man's face to shine. So yeah, we do have that soul glow. You know,
right.
when we're around Akim, when we're around all the rest of these other people in the world, You know, all the rest of these other people in the world, they see us glowing, man, and they don't understand why. They see a light. They see a light that cannot be put out. You know?
Yeah, that's right.
That's something else Esau has no countermeasure for. You know? He has no countermeasure for prophecy, and he has no countermeasure for this wisdom in which Yahweh Shemiah Shai has given the elect, man. You know? That's why Scripture says, if your eye be single, your whole body be full of light. You know?
That's right, brother.
Full of what?
That's right.
Full of Yahweh Shai, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Who is our light? You know? How does the Scripture go? A light in a sinful, wicked world, or something along those lines. I might be roughly paraphrasing it, but yeah, I mean, hey, that's the point.
Got me on that.
I think a light amongst the Gentiles. That's another one. You know.
Oh, well, that's what that's the one I was reading earlier. I didn't finish.
Oh, okay, good. Hey, that's the spirit.
Can finish.
Hey, look, that's the spirit. Listen, the Lord wants His name to be magnified. Okay, He deserves all the glory. You know, through the Spirit, we are exalting the Lord. What was that? The first verse. I'm gonna bring it back out. I think He said, "Rise, Israel." In Isaiah 60:1.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Oh man.
Yeah. Isaiah chapter 60, verse 1.
That's right.
Arise.
Arise.
Shine.
Yeah. Woo!
Shine.
Shine. You know what I'm saying? Hey, all of these things coincide with what? Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of who you are, your identity, your heritage. Okay? Truth, righteousness. All right? Go ahead. What?
Arise. No, it was just tripping, man. You on fire. Arise, shine, for thy light is come.
Right? Yahweh Shai.
And the glory of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai is risen upon thee.
Right, yep. Brought you out of darkness into this marvelous light.
Marvelous light. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. And the Gentiles shall come to thy light, and kings to the brightness of thy rising. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah. I mean, but all of these things are done by Yahweh Rakah Kadash. You know, the Holy Spirit and Yahweh Shai. That ain't bad. And Yahweh Shai. You know, those things are being brought to light for the elect's sake, man. You know, because hey, we were once not a people, man. Oh, you want to hold that in? You still got that? Evils will multiply.
Oh, I'm gonna get it.
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
I'm gonna finish this Daniel, then we.
Oh, okay. Hey.
Yeah, we're gonna get that.
Decency and order. Decency and order. Hey, everything that this world doesn't have.
This is Daniel chapter 7, verse 26.
That's right.
But the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion to consume and to destroy it unto the end.
Woo!
Yeah, so you know, like we've been speaking on, Esau doing everything he can to try to circumvent these prophecies.
Go ahead.
But the judgment shall sit. You devils are going into slavery.
That's right.
You know? Right. Y'all going, and at the end of your captivity, you're going to be eradicated. The judgment shall sit. We shall rise up and take rulership of this earth. Nothing you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? Nothing you can do about it. Just as the brother just said, you can't, well, there is no countermeasure to prophecy.
Yeah.
There is no counter. Most High said, and it shall be done. You know? So again, Daniel chapter 7, verse 26. But the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion, to consume and to destroy it unto the end. And the kingdom and dominion and greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom. And all dominions shall serve and obey him. Hitherto is the end of the matter. As for me, Daniel, my cogitations much troubled me, and my countenance changed in me, but I kept the matter in my heart.
Yeah, Khan. So yeah, Daniel, just like Esdras, right? Saw these visions, just like John saw these visions, okay, through prophecy of America being destroyed. And this is also proof that the prophets, the apostles of the Lord, understood reincarnation, right? Because they knew that it was going to happen. They didn't know the dispensation of when it was going to occur. They didn't know if they were going to be, it was going to be the time period in which they were living in currently, or it was something to come. That's why they wrote it down, they scribed it down, you know, as a record, those that bore record, you know, as a record, as a witness, as a testament of prophecy. The same record in which we're reading right now, okay? Because Lord willing, we are those men, you know, spoken of in that time.
God.
You know?
All right. This is 1 Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 7. It says, so Alexander reigned 12 years and then died, and his servants Baruch everyone in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years. And evils were multiplied in the earth.
And evils were multiplied in the earth, man. You know?
Yep.
Through Caesar Borgia, man. Through Christianity. Hey, I don't know if any brothers are on the live stream, but yeah, if any of you brothers are listening into the live stream, hey, one of y'all brothers look up when was Christianity started, unless you know. Oh yeah, you got the cell here. Yeah, when was Christianity started, man? Huh? Because that is an evil that was multiplied throughout the face of the earth. It wasn't just violence, okay? Through Alexander the Creep's armies, his generals, right? It was his generals or his sons?
Generals.
Okay, it was his generals. and you have to give me all four of them. The four generals.
Oh, the generals, yeah. You had Cassander,
right?
Lysimachus, Ptolemy, and Seleucus.
And Seleucus, right. Yeah, I know the two. The Ptolemies and Seleucus, and Lysimachus and Cassander. All right, the water. Yeah, so these four generals, okay, multiplied the evil throughout that land, that territory, okay, and which really started the captivity of our people. You know, those times in a dividing of time.
We was under the Seleucids, which Antiochus came out of that line of Seleucids. The Seleucids,
yep.
Basically, we was under Antiochus IV placed us under a harsh captivity.
That's right.
Con.
Yeah. So yeah, these are just more ways in which the earth was filled with darkness, man. You know, and how the knowledge of who we are, our heritage, being Israelites, was essentially hidden from us. You know, through evils being multiplied, the so-called white man getting in power, per se. Going back to what the brother had read in Revelation, the 20th chapter. You know. And I think it's in Revelation, the 12th chapter too, right?
What's that?
The rebirth, quote unquote, of the Edomites. What is it called? Being cast into
in that bottomless pit.
Bottomless pit, the water.
The 20th chapter.
Oh, okay, it's in the 20th chapter. Okay, Salakia. But yeah, I mean, hey, all of these things are to show the wickedness of the so-called white man. You know?
Now I know Christianity as we know it today stem back to the Holy Roman Empire under the the Byzantine Empire under Constantine and all the multitude of councils that they had, where they basically they call syncretism. They incorporated all the different pagan beliefs in with the Bible.
Right.
In order to unify, Constantine wanted to unify his kingdom.
Yep.
Through religion.